There is a place where thoughts move slowly, where each moment arrives without hurry, and you are already there, already resting in this space that asks nothing of you, nothing at all. The air around you is still, and the stillness itself is a kind of softness, a gentle presence that surrounds you without weight, without pressure, just the simple fact of being here, now, in this moment that stretches out like a calm sea. You might notice the feeling of your body, or you might not, and either way is fine, perfectly fine, because nothing needs to be different from how it already is. There is a rhythm to everything, a slow, gentle rhythm, like waves that arrive and depart, and you can let yourself be carried by that rhythm, or you can simply rest beside it, and both are the same, both are rest. Somewhere in the distance there might be sounds, and those sounds are part of the quiet. They belong here just as much as the silence does, and you belong here too, exactly as you are. The weight of the day is fading, dissolving like mist in morning light, not because you are making it fade, but because it fades on its own, naturally, the way all things soften when they are ready. Your breath moves in and out, and you don't need to change it or guide it. It knows its own way. It has always known, and you can trust that without thinking about trust. There is nothing to figure out right now, nothing to solve, no puzzle waiting for an answer, just this easy drifting, this gentle letting go of the need to hold on. Time moves differently here. It stretches and softens. It becomes something other than counting, other than measuring. It becomes simply the feeling of one moment flowing into the next. You might feel your thoughts wandering, and that's all right. They can wander wherever they need to go, like leaves floating on water, moving without direction, without purpose, just moving because that is what they do. The darkness around you is not empty. It is full of quietness, full of peace, and you are held by that quietness, supported by it, even though you cannot see it or touch it. Every part of you is allowed to rest now, allowed to release, allowed to simply be without doing, without trying, without any effort at all. There is a softness spreading through you, starting nowhere in particular, moving through you like warm water, gentle and slow, asking nothing, changing nothing, just softening. Your muscles might feel heavy or they might feel light, and both sensations are perfect. Both are exactly right for this moment, for this space you are in. The world outside continues on without you, and that is how it should be. You are released from it now, free to drift here in this inner quiet where nothing is urgent, nothing is pressing. Sleep is not something you must chase or capture. It arrives when it arrives, like dusk settling over hills, gradual and certain, and you can simply allow it, simply wait without waiting. Your mind might show you images, fragments of thoughts, and you can watch them pass like clouds moving across a wide sky, never holding any of them, just watching, just allowing. There is no wrong way to rest, no correct position or perfect thought. There is only this, only now, only the gentle permission to be exactly as you are. The night surrounds you like a blanket, soft and endless, and within that night you are safe. You are held. You are allowed to let everything fall away. Breathing happens on its own. Heartbeat continues without your attention, and all the small processes of your body carry on their work while you rest here, released from responsibility. You might hear the sound of your own breathing, or the quiet of the room, or distant sounds from somewhere far away, and all of these sounds are part of the lullaby, part of the gentle invitation to rest. Thoughts come and thoughts go, and you are not your thoughts. You are the space in which they move, the stillness beneath them, the quiet that remains when they have passed. There is nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to do, no other moment more important than this one, this gentle now where rest is possible. Your eyelids might feel heavy, or they might already be closed, and the darkness behind them is a kind of comfort, a soft place to let your attention settle. Everything is slowing down, the pace of the world, the movement of your thoughts, the feeling of time itself, all of it slowing like a river reaching the sea. You are welcome here, in this space between waking and sleeping, this threshold where the day ends and night begins, where effort dissolves and ease remains. There is nothing to resist, nothing to push against, just this gentle falling, this slow descent into deeper rest, deeper quiet, deeper peace. Your body knows how to rest. It has always known, and you can trust that ancient knowledge, that wisdom that lives in your bones and blood. The world will still be there tomorrow, waiting patiently, and tonight you are free from it, free to float here in this timeless space where nothing is required. Sleep comes in its own time, in its own way, and you cannot force it or rush it. You can only allow it. Only open the door and let it enter when it is ready. Your thoughts are like distant birds flying across an empty sky. You can see them moving, watch them cross from one horizon to another, and they do not need your attention. They do not need anything from you at all. The silence between moments is growing, stretching out like the space between stars, and in that silence there is room for everything, room for rest, room for peace, room for you to simply be. You might notice sensations in your body, a tingling perhaps, or warmth, or coolness, or nothing in particular, and whatever you notice is fine. It is all part of this experience of letting go. There is a gentleness to this moment, a quality of softness that needs no name, no explanation. It simply exists the way moonlight exists, the way stillness exists at the bottom of a deep well. Your breathing continues its rhythm, slow and steady, and each breath is like a wave washing away a little more tension, a little more holding, leaving behind only calm. The darkness is a friend tonight, a companion that asks nothing, judges nothing, simply surrounds you with its gentle presence, its quiet embrace. You are drifting now, perhaps you can feel it, that sense of floating, of being untethered from the concerns of the day, from the weight of yesterday and the thought of tomorrow. Time has lost its edges here. It has become something soft and shapeless, something that flows around you rather than pulling you forward, and you can rest in that timelessness. There might be colors behind your closed eyes, shapes moving and shifting, or there might be only darkness, and both are equally restful, equally perfect for this moment. Your jaw might be relaxed, or your shoulders, or perhaps you haven't noticed, and that is all right too. Your body is finding its own way to rest, its own way to release. The quiet is deepening, becoming richer, fuller, like the quiet of a forest at night, where everything is still but alive, present but peaceful. You don't need to understand this process, don't need to track it or measure it. You can simply allow it to unfold the way a flower opens, naturally, without thought, without effort. Somewhere far away there might be the world of doing, of tasks and plans, but here there is only being, only existing, only this gentle presence of yourself in this moment. Your mind might try to grab onto thoughts, to follow them, to build them into stories, and when it does, you can simply notice, simply let those thoughts continue on their way without you. The mattress beneath you supports your weight completely. You can feel that support, that solid presence holding you, and you can let yourself be held, let yourself sink a little deeper. There is a rhythm to the night, to the passing of hours, and you are part of that rhythm now, moving with it, flowing with it, no longer separate from the great slow turning of darkness into light. Rest is your natural state, the place you return to again and again, and tonight you are returning once more, finding your way back to that deep inner quiet. Your heartbeat is steady, faithful, continuing its work without pause, and you can trust that steadiness, that reliability, that ancient rhythm that has been with you since the beginning. The air moving in and out of your lungs is cool and fresh, or warm and soft, and with each breath you are releasing a little more, letting a little more fall away. There is no hurry here, no rush, no deadline to meet. You can take all the time you need, all the space you need. There is an infinite amount of both. Your thoughts are slowing, becoming quieter, like voices fading into distance, and the space between thoughts is growing, expanding, becoming more noticeable than the thoughts themselves. You might feel yourself sinking, settling, melting into the surface beneath you, and that feeling is welcome. It is the feeling of letting go, of allowing gravity to hold you. The night stretches out endlessly in all directions, and you are safe within it, protected by it, cradled by the darkness that knows no harm. Sleep is not a destination you must reach. It is a state you allow, a door you stop guarding, a threshold you simply cross when the time is right. Your eyelids are heavy, or they are light, or perhaps you cannot tell anymore, and it doesn't matter. Nothing about this needs to be analyzed or understood. There is a deep peace available to you. It has always been available, waiting beneath the surface of your daily life, and tonight you are touching it, resting in it. Your body is warm, comfortable, settled, and every part of you is allowed to release its tension, its holding, its effort, allowed to simply rest. The sounds around you are fading, becoming part of the background, part of the tapestry of night, and you can let them be there without listening, without attending to them. You are exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to do, which is nothing, which is simply resting, simply being here in this soft darkness. Your mind might wander to memories, to images, to fragments of the day, and you can let it wander. Let it move where it wants to move, without following, without engaging. There is a gentleness in not trying, a kind of grace in simply allowing, and tonight you are practicing that allowing, that gentle non-effort. The pillow beneath your head cradles you, soft and supportive, and you can feel that support, that gentle holding, and let yourself be held. Everything is happening on its own, your breathing, your heartbeat, the slow drift towards sleep, and you don't need to manage any of it, don't need to control any of it. You are safe here, completely safe. There is nothing to fear, nothing to worry about, only this gentle descent into rest, into peace, into the quiet that waits for you. The world is very far away now, distant and small, and you are here in this close, warm darkness where everything is simple, everything is easy, everything is allowed to be just as it is. Your muscles are releasing one by one or all at once, you cannot tell, and you don't need to tell. The release is happening whether you notice it or not. There is a quality to this darkness that feels like velvet, soft and deep, and you are wrapped in it, surrounded by it, held by it without pressure, without weight. Time passes, or perhaps it doesn't. Perhaps time has stopped altogether, and there is only this eternal now, this moment that never ends and never needs to end. Your breath is shallow or deep, fast or slow, and whatever it is doing is exactly right. Your body knows what it needs, knows how to care for itself while you rest. Thoughts drift through like smoke, shapeless and thin, and you can watch them dissolve, watch them fade into nothing, leaving only the clear space of your awareness. There is nowhere to go, nothing to chase, no destination to reach. You are already here, already arrived, already home in this moment of rest. Your hands might be still, or they might move slightly, and either way they are finding their own comfort, their own position of ease. The night air is gentle against your skin, or perhaps you are covered and warm, and whatever temperature surrounds you is perfect for this moment, for this rest. You might notice the weight of blankets, or the touch of sheets, or you might notice nothing at all, And all of these experiences are equally valid, equally restful. There is a deep well of quiet inside you, and you are sinking into that well, descending slowly, gently, into depths where no thought can follow, where only peace remains. Your eyes are closed or nearly closed, and behind them is only darkness, only the soft black space where dreams begin to form, where sleep waits patiently. The edges of things are softening, the boundary between you and the bed, between you and the room, between you and the night, all of it becoming less distinct, less important. You don't need to be anywhere else, don't need to be anyone else. You can simply be this quiet presence, this gentle awareness that is slowly fading into rest. Your spine might be straight or curved, your head turned to one side or centered, and your body is finding its own way, its own path to comfort and ease. There is nothing urgent anymore, nothing that cannot wait until tomorrow. Everything has been set down. Everything has been released. You are free now, free to rest. The rhythm of breathing is like the rhythm of waves, steady and sure, and you can let yourself be carried by that rhythm, rocked by it, soothed by it. Sleep is creeping closer, moving toward you like fog rolling in from the sea, soft and silent and inevitable, and you can let it come, let it arrive in its own time. Your face is relaxed or relaxing, the small muscles around your eyes and mouth softening, letting go of the expressions they held all day long. There is a trust you can have in this process, a knowing that your body understands what to do, that sleep will come when it is ready, when you are ready. The darkness is complete now, total, and within that darkness you are invisible, you are formless, you are nothing but rest itself, nothing but peace itself. Your thoughts are fewer now, coming less often, with longer spaces between them, like raindrops that slow and stop as the storm passes. You might feel a heaviness in your limbs, or a lightness, as if you could float away, and both sensations are signs of deepening rest, deepening release. There is no effort in any of this, no work, no striving, just the simple allowing of what is already happening, what has always been happening beneath your awareness. The night holds you like water holds a floating leaf, completely, effortlessly, and you can trust that holding, trust that support that asks nothing in return. Your heartbeat is a lullaby, steady and slow, and you can feel it if you pay attention, or you can ignore it completely, and either way it continues its faithful rhythm. Time is dissolving, melting away, and there is only this moment, this breath, this feeling of sinking deeper, settling further into rest. You are allowed to forget, allowed to let everything slip away, the day behind you, the day ahead, even this moment, all of it fading into the gentle fog of approaching sleep. Your body is still, mostly still, with only the small movements of breathing, of existing, and even those movements are becoming quieter, smaller, less noticeable. There is a peace in surrender, in giving up the need to control, to manage, to stay alert, and tonight you are practicing that surrender, that gentle letting go. The room around you is quiet or filled with small sounds, and those sounds are like a lullaby, a gentle song that asks nothing, that simply accompanies you into rest. Your mind is emptying, becoming spacious, and that spaciousness is restful. It is the opposite of effort, the opposite of trying. It is pure allowing. You might drift off and come back, drift and return, and that is natural. That is part of the process. There is no wrong way to move towards sleep. The softness is everywhere now, in the air, in the darkness, in your body, in your thoughts. Everything has become soft and yielding and easy. Your breath is almost imperceptible, so gentle, so quiet, And with each exhale, you are releasing a little more, sinking a little deeper. There is nothing to hold on to, nothing to grasp. You can open your hands, open your mind, open your heart, and let everything flow through without catching, without keeping. The night is endless, stretching out in all directions, and you are a small point of peace within that endlessness, resting, simply resting, without concern for time or space or anything beyond this moment. Your legs are still, comfortable, finding their position naturally, and whether they are straight or bent, together or apart, they are exactly where they need to be. There is a deepening happening, a slow descent into layers of rest, and each layer is quieter than the last, softer than the last, more peaceful than the last. You might notice your thoughts becoming dreamlike, shifting into images that make no sense, fragments that don't connect, and this is the border, the edge between waking and sleeping. The darkness behind your eyes is complete, absolute, and in that darkness there is no separation, no division, just the pure experience of rest, of being, of existing without thought. Your shoulders are dropping, releasing, or perhaps they released long ago, and you are only now noticing, only now feeling the absence of tension that was once there. There is a trust in the body, in its wisdom, in its knowing, and tonight you are letting that trust guide you, letting your body lead you into the rest it needs. Sleep is not far now. It is close, very close, hovering just beyond awareness, waiting for the right moment to fold you into its embrace. Your face is smooth, the lines of worry or concentration faded away, and in their place is only the peaceful blankness of deep rest. The sounds of the world are distant, muffled, as if you are hearing them from underwater, and they cannot reach you here, cannot disturb this deep inner quiet. You are sinking through layers of consciousness, through the surface thoughts, through the middle layers of memory and planning, down toward the deep silent place where sleep lives. Your hands are open or closed, curled or straight, and they rest without holding, without grasping, without any need to do anything at all. There is a rhythm to everything, breath and heartbeat, the passing of moments, the deepening of rest, and you are part of that rhythm, moving with it, flowing with it. The bed beneath you seems to soften, to mold itself around you. Or perhaps you are molding yourself to it, sinking into its surface like water into sand. Your thoughts are like whispers now, so faint you can barely hear them, and soon even those whispers will fade into the silence that waits beneath them. There is no resistance left, nothing holding you back. You are free to fall, free to let go, free to surrender to the pull of sleep that grows stronger with each breath. The darkness is warm, inviting, and you are moving into it, allowing it to envelope you, to surround you completely, to take you into its depths. Your eyelids are so heavy now, or perhaps they have disappeared altogether. There is only the darkness, only the soft black space where dreams begin to stir. Time has stopped meaning anything. There is no clock here, no measurement, only the eternal present, the endless now where rest unfolds without beginning or end. You might feel yourself drifting, floating, as if the bed has become a raft on a calm sea, carrying you gently, rocking you softly, taking you somewhere peaceful and safe. Your body is warm and heavy, settled and still, and every part of you is releasing its last bits of tension, its final holdings, becoming pure rest, pure peace. There is nothing to think about, nothing to remember, nothing to plan. Your mind is empty, clear, like a sky with no clouds, no birds, no movement at all. The night wraps around you like a cocoon, protective and soft, And within that cocoon you are safe to transform, safe to let go of waking, safe to embrace sleep. Your breath is barely there now, so shallow, so quiet, just the smallest movement of air, in and out, like the breathing of someone already deep in dreams. You are on the edge now, the very edge, balanced between here and there, between waking and sleeping, and any moment you might tip, might fall, might cross over into rest. The silence is complete, total. There is no sound anywhere, only the vast quiet that holds everything, contains everything, allows everything to be. Your mind is letting go of its last thoughts, releasing them like balloons into the sky, watching them drift up and away, becoming smaller and smaller until they disappear. There is a melting happening, a dissolving, as if the boundaries of your body are fading, as if you are becoming part of the darkness, part of the night, part of the peace itself. Your heartbeat is slow, steady, a distant drum in the background, and you can feel it pulling you deeper, each beat like a step down into rest, into sleep, into dreams. The pillow holds your head perfectly, the weight distributed, the pressure even, and you can feel yourself sinking into it, becoming one with it, losing the sense of where it ends and you begin. There is no awareness left of the room, of the bed, of anything outside this inner space, this deep well of quiet where you float, suspended, held by nothing and everything at once. Your legs are heavy, so heavy they seem to sink through the mattress, through the floor, down into the earth itself, anchored and still and completely at rest. The darkness is absolute now. There is nothing but darkness, no light anywhere, no shape, no form, only the pure black emptiness where sleep waits with open arms. Your breath comes and goes without your knowledge, without your attention, your body breathing itself, your heart beating itself, everything happening on its own while you rest. There is a falling sensation, gentle and slow, like drifting down through warm water, down through layers of darkness, each layer deeper, quieter, more peaceful than the last. You are almost gone now, almost asleep, the last threads of awareness beginning to fray, to break, to release you into the deep rest you need. The world has disappeared completely. There is only this inner space, this deep, quiet place where nothing exists but rest, but peace, but the slow, gentle pull of sleep drawing you down. Your arms are still, resting wherever they have settled, and you have forgotten them, forgotten everything but this feeling of sinking, of dissolving, of becoming nothing but rest itself. There is a softness that has no name, a quality of peace that cannot be described, and you are immersed in it, saturated by it, becoming it. The night continues its slow turn, hours passing like seconds, and you are outside of time now, beyond it, in a place where moments have no meaning, no measure. Your body has become heavy, so heavy it seems impossible to move, and yet that heaviness is comfortable. Welcome. It is the weight of deep rest settling over you. There are no thoughts now, only a vast emptiness, a spaciousness that stretches forever in all directions, and within that space you float, weightless and free. The darkness is everything. It fills your vision, your mind, your entire being, and you are grateful for it, grateful for its gentle embrace, its peaceful presence. Your breath is the only movement, the only sign of life, and even that is fading, becoming quieter, slower, barely there at all. Sleep is here now, not coming but already present, surrounding you, holding you, and you are falling into it, merging with it, becoming it. There is no separation anymore between you and rest, between awareness and sleep. You are dissolving into the darkness, into the quiet, into the deep peace that has been waiting for you. Your face is completely relaxed, all expression gone, just the smooth, peaceful mask of someone lost in sleep, lost in dreams, lost in the deep rest beyond thought. The bed has disappeared, the room has disappeared, everything has faded away, and there is only this, only the darkness, only the peace, only the sleep that holds you gently. Your heartbeat is distant, so far away it might be someone else's heart, someone else's rhythm, and you are barely connected to it, barely aware of it at all. There is a release happening, final and complete, the last letting go of everything, of waking, of thinking, of being anything other than this deep, restful peace. The silence is profound, deeper than any silence you have ever known, and within that silence you are safe, you are held, you are allowed to completely surrender. Your mind is blank, empty, a void where nothing stirs, nothing moves, nothing exists but the potential for dreams, for rest, for the deep sleep that heals and restores. The darkness seems to pulse gently, or perhaps that is your heartbeat, or perhaps there is no difference anymore between you and the darkness, between inner and outer. Your body is forgotten, released, no longer needing your attention, and you are free to drift, to float, to sink into the depths where sleep lives. There is nothing to hold you here, nothing to keep you awake. You are free to go, free to fall, free to let sleep take you wherever it needs to take you. The night is deep, so deep, and you are at the bottom of it, resting in the deepest part where everything is still, where everything is quiet, where everything is peace. Your eyelids are sealed shut, or perhaps there are no eyelids anymore, just the darkness, just the endless black space where consciousness fades and sleep begins. There is a letting go that feels like floating, like dissolving, like becoming air, becoming nothing, becoming the space between thoughts, the gap between moments. Your breath is barely a whisper now, so faint, so gentle, and soon even that whisper will fade into the silence, into the stillness of deep sleep. The weight of your body is immense, pressing down, sinking through the mattress, through reality itself, down into the soft, dark place where dreams are born. There is no you anymore, only rest, only peace, only the deep quiet that exists when all thinking stops, when all effort ends, when all awareness fades away. Your mind is like still water, perfectly smooth, perfectly clear, reflecting nothing because there is nothing to reflect, no thought, no image, no disturbance at all. The darkness is infinite. It has no edges, no boundaries, and you are expanding into it, becoming it, losing yourself in its vastness, its peace, its gentle embrace. Your hands have no feeling, your feet have no sensation, your body is just a collection of heaviness, of weight, of stillness, no longer yours, no longer anything but rest. There is a depth to this sleep that seems endless, bottomless, and you are falling through it, down and down, deeper and deeper, with no bottom to reach, no landing to find. The night holds you completely. You are part of it now, woven into its fabric, inseparable from its darkness, its quiet, its peace. Your heartbeat is slower than slow, a distant rhythm that barely registers, barely exists, fading like everything else into the background of deep rest. There is nothing left to release, nothing left to let go of. You are empty, hollow, filled only with the darkness, the quiet, the peace of complete surrender. The world is gone, vanished, and in its place is only this, only the deep sleep that takes you, holds you, keeps you safe in its gentle arms. Your thoughts are extinct, disappeared. There is not even the memory of thinking, just the pure blank state of mind at rest, consciousness dissolved. The darkness is warm or cool. You cannot tell. You cannot feel. There is only the sense of being held, of being carried, of being taken somewhere deep and safe. Your body breathes itself. Your heart beats itself. And you are nowhere. You are nothing. You are only the space where rest happens, where sleep lives. There is a peace so complete it feels like forever, like eternity, like the end of all struggle, all effort, all doing, just pure being, pure rest, pure sleep. The silence wraps around everything, through everything, becoming everything, and you are that silence now. You are that peace. You are that deep, restful emptiness where nothing stirs. Your limbs are scattered in the darkness, forgotten pieces of a body that no longer matters, no longer needs attention, just weight and stillness and complete release. There is a depth here that goes on forever, layers upon layers of rest, of quiet, of darkness, and you are sinking through them all, falling gently, endlessly, peacefully. The night is ancient, timeless. It has always existed and will always exist, and you are part of that eternal night now, dissolved into its vastness, its calm, its stillness. Your breath is imperceptible, almost gone, just the faintest movement of air, and soon even that will stop mattering, will fade into the background of deep, dreamless sleep. There is no boundary between sleeping and waking anymore, no line to cross. You are simply here, in this deep place, this quiet place, this place beyond thought or awareness. The darkness has texture, depth, dimension, and you are moving through it, or it is moving through you. There is no difference, no separation, only the experience of being held by night. Your face is a mask of peace, empty of expression, empty of tension, just smooth skin and closed eyes and the complete absence of anything resembling wakefulness. There is a rhythm still, faint and distant, the pulse of life continuing somewhere far away, but you are not connected to it, not aware of it, just barely touching its edge. The bed beneath you might as well not exist. You have sunk through it, beyond it, into a space where physical things have no meaning, no presence, no reality. Your mind is a void, a blank canvas with no paint, no brush, no artist, just the pure emptiness of consciousness at complete rest, thought extinguished, awareness dimmed to nothing. There is a floating sensation, or perhaps a sinking sensation, or perhaps both at once, contradictory and yet perfectly natural, perfectly right for this deep place you have reached. The silence is so complete it seems to have sound, a deep low hum that is felt rather than heard, the vibration of pure stillness, pure peace. Your heartbeat has slowed to almost nothing, each beat separated by vast spaces of time, or perhaps time has stopped altogether, and there is only the occasional pulse, the reminder of life continuing somewhere distant. There is no effort anywhere in your body, no tension, no holding, every muscle completely released, every fiber relaxed, everything surrendered to the pull of gravity, of sleep, of rest. The night breathes around you, slow and steady, and you breathe with it, or it breathes you. There is no telling where one ends and the other begins. Your thoughts have become dreams, or perhaps dreams have become nothing, just fleeting shadows that pass without notice, without meaning, dissolving as quickly as they form. There is a depth to this rest that feels like ocean, like the bottom of the sea where light never reaches, where everything is still, where everything is quiet, where everything is held by the gentle pressure of water above. The darkness is complete, total, absolute, and within it you are invisible, formless, nothing but a point of awareness, so dim it barely exists, so faint it might as well be gone. Your body is heavy beyond measure, sinking through layers of reality, through the bed, through the floor, through the earth, down into the deep quiet center where all things rest. There is no you anymore, just the process of sleeping, the experience of rest, the feeling of being held by something larger, something ancient, something that knows how to care for what it holds. The night turns slowly, imperceptibly, and you turn with it, part of its rotation, its cycle, its endless patient movement through darkness toward light and back again. Your eyelids are sealed, not by effort but by the complete absence of any impulse to open them, any desire to see, any need for anything but this darkness, this rest, this peace. There is a melting quality to everything, as if the solid world has become liquid, flowing, merging, and you are flowing with it, merging with it, becoming part of the great slow river of night. The silence has weight, presence. It presses gently against you, or you press into it, and the pressure is comforting, supportive, like being held in soft, invisible arms. Your breath comes from nowhere, goes to nowhere. It simply happens, and you are not the one breathing. You are the space in which breathing occurs, the stillness through which air moves. There is a forgetting happening, complete and total, forgetting the day, forgetting your name, forgetting everything that makes you separate from this darkness, this quiet, this peace. The world above continues without you, people moving, living, doing, but you are far below all of that, deep beneath the surface, resting in the quiet depths where none of that can reach. Your heartbeat is a whisper, a rumor, barely there, and you are barely aware of it, barely connected to it, drifting further away with each slow beat. There is no light anywhere, no possibility of light, just the endless darkness that holds you, that keeps you, that allows you to rest completely, deeply, without reservation. The night is patient, it has all the time in the world, and you are part of that patience now, no longer rushing, no longer moving toward anything, just being here, resting here, sleeping here. Your mind is empty, clean, clear, like a room with nothing in it, just space and silence, and the potential for dreams that may or may not come. There is a peace that surpasses understanding, that cannot be explained or described, and you are immersed in it, drowning in it, becoming it, losing yourself in its depths. The darkness seems to pulse with your heartbeat, or your heartbeat seems to pulse with the darkness, synchronizing, merging, becoming one rhythm, one movement, one breath. Your body has disappeared into the bed, into the night, into the deep rest that holds everything, and there is no boundary between you and anything else, just this seamless experience of peace. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to think, nothing left to be except this deep rest, this profound sleep, this complete surrender to the darkness that knows how to hold you. Your body has become weightless, or infinitely heavy, both sensations merging into one experience of complete surrender, complete release, complete rest in the arms of darkness. There is a quality to this moment that feels like ending, like arriving, like reaching the place you have been moving toward all along, the deep quiet center where sleep lives. The silence is everywhere, inside you, outside you, through you, becoming you, and you are becoming it, merging with it, losing yourself in its vastness. Your mind is blank, empty, a void where nothing can grow, nothing can form, just the pure emptiness of consciousness at rest, thought extinguished completely. There is a darkness behind the darkness, deeper layers still, and you are sinking into them, falling through them, becoming part of them, losing all sense of where you end and they begin. The night continues its slow turn, patient and steady, and you turn with it, part of its rhythm, its cycle, its endless movement through time that is no measure here. Your hands are forgotten, your feet are forgotten, your whole body is forgotten, just scattered pieces of weight and stillness in the darkness, no longer connected, no longer important. There is a peace so deep it feels like drowning, like being pulled under by something gentle and irresistible, and you let it pull you, let it take you, let it carry you down. The bed beneath you has disappeared completely. There is nothing holding you up, nothing supporting you, just the darkness itself, the night itself, holding you in its invisible arms. Your breath comes and goes without you, happening somewhere in the background, automatic and forgotten, just the body maintaining itself while you drift further into sleep. There is no time here, no past, no future, no present even, just the eternal now that never changes, never moves, never ends, where all things rest. The darkness is absolute, complete, and within it you are safe, you are held, you are allowed to let go of everything, to release everything, to become nothing but rest itself. Your heartbeat is a distant echo, fading, growing quieter with each pulse, and soon it too will disappear into the background, into the deep silence where nothing disturbs the peace. There is a stillness that goes beyond physical stillness, beyond mental stillness, into a state where stillness itself has no meaning, where everything just is, without movement, without change. The night wraps around you like a cocoon, soft and dark and protective, and within that cocoon you are transforming, becoming something other than awake, becoming sleep itself. Your eyelids are sealed, glued shut by the weight of rest, and behind them is only darkness, only the soft black space where dreams dissolve before they can form. There is a sinking that continues endlessly. You fall, and there is no bottom, just the eternal descent into deeper rest, deeper peace, deeper sleep. The world has vanished completely, erased, gone, and in its place is only this, only the darkness, only the quiet, only the deep rest that holds you. Your body breathes itself, your heart beats itself, everything continues without you, without your attention, without your awareness, just the automatic processes of life while you sleep. There is a forgetting so complete it includes forgetting itself. You forget that you are forgetting. You forget that there was ever anything to remember, just pure blank emptiness. The silence has texture, depth. It is not the absence of sound, but the presence of something deeper than sound, something that existed before sound, that will exist after. Your mind is like still water at the bottom of a deep well, perfectly calm, perfectly clear, reflecting nothing because there is nothing to reflect, no light, no movement, no disturbance. There is a quality of surrender here that is absolute, final. You have given up everything, released everything, let go of everything, and what remains is pure rest. The darkness pulses gently, or perhaps that is your heartbeat, or perhaps there is no difference anymore. Everything merged into one slow, steady rhythm of night and sleep. Your face is a mask of peace, smooth and empty, no thought behind it, no awareness within it, just the physical form at rest, abandoned by consciousness, claimed by sleep. There is no boundary between you and the night, between your body and the bed, between waking and sleeping, all boundaries dissolved, all separations ended. The night is deep, deeper than deep, and you are at the bottom of it, resting in the deepest part, the quietest part, the most peaceful part. Your breath is imperceptible now, almost gone, just the faintest movement, and soon even that will fade into the complete stillness of the deepest sleep. There is a letting go that feels like dying, like ending, but it is only the ending of wakefulness, the death of consciousness, the final release into pure rest. The darkness is everything. It fills all space, all time, all awareness, and you are part of that darkness now, indistinguishable from it, one with it. Your heartbeat slows to almost nothing, vast spaces between each pulse, spaces filled with silence, with peace, with a deep rest that heals everything. There is no you anymore, no self, no identity, just the experience of rest, of sleep, of being held by the night in its gentle embrace. The world continues without you, spinning, moving, living, but you are no longer part of it. You are here, in this deep place, this quiet place, this place beyond thought. Your mind is extinct, consciousness extinguished, awareness dimmed to nothing, just the blank empty state where sleep reigns supreme, where rest is absolute. There is a peace that cannot be named, cannot be described, cannot be understood. And you are that peace, you are that rest, you are that deep quiet. The night holds you completely, utterly, asking nothing, giving everything, and you surrender to it, trust it, become it, losing yourself in its depths. Your body is still, perfectly still, no movement anywhere, just the weight, the heaviness, the complete surrender to gravity, to sleep, to rest. There is a depth here that has no measure, no limit, just the endless fall into rest, into peace, into the darkness that knows how to hold you. The silence is total now, complete beyond measure, and within that silence you float, suspended, held by nothing visible, supported by everything invisible, resting in the vast emptiness. Your limbs are scattered in the darkness, no longer connected to any sense of self, just weight distributed across the bed, across space, across the endless night. There is a quality to this rest that feels ancient, timeless, as if you are tapping into something that has existed forever, the deep sleep that all living things know. The night breathes slowly, in and out, and you breathe with it, or it breathes through you, the distinction lost in the merging of all things into one rhythm. Your face has no expression, no tension, no trace of the day that was, just smooth skin and closed eyes and a complete absence of anything resembling thought. There is a darkness within the darkness, layers upon layers, and you are sinking through them still, falling gently, endlessly, into depths that have no name. The bed has become liquid, or you have become liquid, flowing, spreading, losing shape, losing form, becoming one with the surface that holds you. Your heartbeat is barely there, a faint pulse in the distance, and you are barely aware of it, barely connected to it, drifting further away with each slow beat. There is no resistance anywhere, no holding, no tension, just the complete release of everything, the total surrender to sleep, to rest, to peace. The night is patient, infinitely patient. It has waited for you all day, and now it has you, holds you, keeps you safe in its dark, gentle arms. Your breath is a ghost, a whisper, barely moving air, barely creating sound, and soon it will fade completely into the automatic rhythms of deep sleep. There is a peace here that needs no reason, no explanation. It simply is, has always been, will always be, waiting for you to find it, to rest in it. The darkness is warm and cool at once, or perhaps it has no temperature at all, just the feeling of being held, being surrounded, being completely embraced. Your mind is a void, empty, clear, like the sky at night with no moon, no stars, just the endless black expanse where nothing exists but space. There is a sinking that continues still. You fall through layers of consciousness, through awareness, through thought, into the deep place where none of these things can follow. The night wraps around you like water, like air, like nothing at all, just the gentle pressure of existence, of being held by the world in its sleeping state. Your body is forgotten, released, no longer requiring attention, no longer needing care, just resting, just being, just existing in the darkness. There is a stillness so complete it seems to vibrate, a quiet so profound it seems to hum, the deep sound of silence itself, felt rather than heard. The bed beneath you might as well be clouds or water or empty space you cannot tell, cannot feel the difference, just the sense of being supported by something soft. Your eyelids are heavy beyond measure, or perhaps they have no weight at all, just the closed darkness, the soft black space where sleep has already begun. There is no you anymore, no observer, no witness, just the experience of rest, the feeling of sleep, the deep peace that exists when consciousness fades away. The night continues its slow turn, hours passing like moments, and you are part of that turning, that movement, that endless cycle of darkness and rest. Your heartbeat slows even further, each pulse separated by vast empty spaces filled with silence, with peace, with the deep rest that heals all things. There is a dissolving happening, final and complete, the last remnants of self melting away, leaving only the pure experience of being, of resting, of sleeping. The darkness is infinite, boundless, and you are expanding into it, becoming it, losing all sense of where you end and it begins, merging completely. Your breath is barely perceptible now, so faint it might not exist, and you are on the edge of something, the threshold of the deepest sleep, the most profound rest. There is no effort anywhere in your being, no trying, no doing, no holding, just the pure allowing of sleep to take you, to hold you, to keep you. The night is deep, so deep, deeper than you have ever known, and you are at the bottom of it, resting in its deepest part, its quietest part. Your mind is blank, empty, a canvas with nothing painted on it, no thoughts, no images, no dreams even, just the pure emptiness of complete rest. There is a peace that fills everything, that is everything, and you are that peace now. You are that rest, you are that deep quiet that knows no disturbance. The world has disappeared, vanished completely, and there is only this, only the darkness, only the silence, only the deep sleep that holds you gently. Your body is still, perfectly still, no movement anywhere, just weight and warmth and the complete surrender to rest, to sleep, to peace. There is a depth here that seems endless, bottomless, and you are falling through it, sinking into it, becoming part of it, losing yourself completely. The night holds you like the earth holds water, completely, naturally, effortlessly, and you trust that holding, surrender to it, become one with it. Your heartbeat is distant, fading, and soon it too will disappear into the background, into the deep silence where nothing disturbs the peace of sleep. There is no awareness left, no consciousness, no thought, just the pure blank state of mind at complete rest, dissolved into the darkness, into the night. The silence is absolute, total, and within it you are safe, you are held, you are allowed to rest completely, deeply, without reservation or fear. Your breath comes and goes without you knowing, automatic, forgotten, just the body maintaining itself while you drift in the deep sleep beyond awareness. There is a quality to this moment that feels like forever, like eternity, like the end of all doing and the beginning of pure being, pure rest, pure peace. The darkness is complete, absolute, and you are dissolving into it, becoming it, merging with its vastness, its depth, its endless peaceful emptiness that asks nothing and gives everything. Your body has disappeared into the night, into the bed, into the deep rest, no longer separate, no longer individual, just part of the great stillness that holds all sleeping things. There is a peace so profound it has no opposite, no boundary, no limit, just the infinite expansion of rest, of quiet, of the deep sleep that knows no end. The night breathes around you, through you, and you are that breathing, that movement, that gentle rhythm of existence continuing without effort, without thought. Your mind is empty, clear, a vast space with nothing in it, no thoughts waiting to form, no dreams preparing to rise, just pure emptiness, pure rest. There is a sinking that has no bottom. You fall and fall through layers of darkness, through depths of peace, through the endless descent into sleep that never ends. The silence is everything now. It fills all space, all time, all awareness, and you are that silence, you are that peace, you are that deep rest. Your heartbeat is barely a whisper, fading into the background, into the deep quiet where all sounds dissolve, where all movement ceases, where only rest remains. There is no separation between you and sleep, between consciousness and rest. You have crossed over completely, merged with the darkness, become the peace itself. The night holds you in its deepest place, its quietest corner, where nothing can disturb you, nothing can reach you, nothing can pull you back from this profound rest. Your breath is imperceptible, almost gone, just the faintest movement of life continuing while you rest in the depths, in the silence, in the peace beyond thought. There is a stillness, so complete it seems eternal, unchanging, as if this moment could last forever and you would need nothing else, want nothing else. The darkness is warm, soft, gentle, wrapping around you like the gentlest embrace, and you surrender to it completely, trust it absolutely, become one with it. Your body is weightless, formless, just a collection of sensations fading into nothing, dissolving into the bed, into the night, into the deep rest that holds everything. There is no you anymore, no self to hold on to, no identity to maintain, just the pure experience of rest, of sleep, of being held by something larger than thought. The night is patient, endless, and you are part of its patience now, part of its endlessness, resting in the eternal now where sleep lives. Your mind is extinct, consciousness gone, awareness dimmed to nothing, just the blank, empty state where the deepest sleep resides, where peace is absolute. There is a quality to this darkness that feels like home, like belonging, like the place you have always been moving toward, the deep rest that waits for you every night. The silence holds you completely, utterly, and you are safe within it, protected by it, allowed to rest without fear, without worry, without any thought at all. Your heartbeat slows to almost nothing, vast spaces between each pulse, and in those spaces there is only peace, only quiet, only the deep rest that heals. There is no boundary between sleeping and being, between rest and existence. You are sleep itself now. You are rest itself. You are peace itself. The night continues its slow turn, and you turn with it, part of its rhythm, its movement, its endless patient journey through darkness toward the light that will come. Your breath is a ghost of itself, barely there, and soon even that will fade into the automatic processes of deep sleep, forgotten, unnoticed, just happening. There is a peace here that cannot be disturbed, cannot be broken, cannot be lost, just the eternal rest that exists beneath all things, holding all things. The darkness is infinite, and you are part of that infinity now, expanded into it, dissolved into it, becoming the vast emptiness where sleep lives. Your body is forgotten, released, no longer needing attention, just resting in the darkness, in the silence, in the deep peace that knows how to hold you. There is no effort anywhere, no trying, no doing, just the pure experience of being held by sleep, by night, by the gentle darkness that asks nothing. The night is deep, so deep, and you are at its deepest point, resting in the place where all things go to restore themselves, to heal, to find peace. Your mind is blank, empty, clear, like water that has settled completely, no ripples, no movement, no disturbance, just perfect stillness, perfect peace. There is a rest here that feels complete, final, absolute, as if you have arrived at the destination you have been seeking all along, the deep quiet center. The silence is profound, deeper than any silence, and within it you are safe, you are held, you are allowed to surrender completely to sleep, to rest, to peace. Your heartbeat fades into the distance, becoming part of the background, part of the deep quiet where all things rest, where all things return. There is no awareness left, no consciousness, just the pure blank state of deepest sleep, where thoughts cannot form, where dreams cannot rise, where only peace exists. The night holds you gently, completely, and you are part of that night now, woven into its fabric, inseparable from its darkness, its quiet, its endless patient rest. Your breath barely moves, barely exists, and you are on the very edge of the deepest sleep, the most profound rest, the complete surrender to peace. There is a place where all things rest, and you have found it, you are in it, you are it, dissolved into the darkness, into the silence, into the deep peace that is no end. The darkness continues, endless and patient, and within it you rest, completely still, completely quiet, completely at peace in the depths where sleep holds you. Your body is nothing but weight now, nothing but stillness, scattered across the bed, merged with the surface, no longer separate, no longer yours, just resting. There is a peace that extends forever, that has no beginning and no end, and you are floating in that peace, suspended in it, becoming it. The night is vast, limitless, and you are a small point of rest within that vastness, held by it, protected by it, allowed to simply be. Your mind is empty, void, a space where nothing grows, nothing moves, nothing exists but the pure potential for rest, for sleep, for peace. There is a silence that goes deeper than silence, a quiet beneath the quiet, and you are sinking into it, falling through it, becoming one with it. The darkness holds you like water holds a stone, completely, naturally, effortlessly, and you sink into that holding, trust it, surrender to it completely. Your heartbeat is distant, faint, barely registering, and soon it too will fade into the background of deep sleep where nothing disturbs the peace. There is no separation anymore, no boundary between you and rest, between awareness and sleep. You have crossed over completely, merged with the darkness. The night breathes slowly, patiently, and you breathe with it, part of its rhythm, part of its cycle, part of its endless turning through time. Your breath is barely there, almost imperceptible, fading into the automatic rhythms of the body at deepest rest, forgotten, unnoticed, just happening. There is a stillness so complete it seems to have presence, to have weight, and you are part of that stillness, dissolved into it, becoming it. The darkness is everything now, all that exists, all that matters, and you are part of that darkness, woven into it, inseparable from its peace. Your body has become the bed, become the night, become the stillness itself, no longer separate, no longer individual, just part of the great rest. There is a peace here that needs nothing, wants nothing, just exists, eternal and unchanging, and you are that peace, you are that rest. The night continues, patient and endless, and you continue with it, resting in its depths, held by its gentle presence, safe in its darkness. Your mind is extinct, thought gone, awareness dimmed to nothing, just the blank empty space where the deepest sleep lives, where peace is absolute. There is a quality to this rest that feels like coming home, like arriving, like finding the place you have always belonged, the deep quiet center. The silence is total, complete, and within it you are held, you are safe, you are allowed to rest without end, without disturbance, without fear. Your heartbeat slows even further, spaces between pulses growing vast, and in those spaces there is only peace, only quiet, only rest. There is no you anymore, no self, no identity, just the experience of being held by sleep, by darkness, by the gentle night that knows how to care for you. The darkness is soft, warm, gentle, and you are surrounded by it, immersed in it, becoming it, losing yourself completely in its peaceful embrace. Your breath barely moves, barely exists, and you are resting in the deepest place, the quietest place, the most peaceful place where sleep holds everything. There is a rest so deep it has no measure, no limit, just the endless fall into peace, into quiet, into the darkness that knows no end. The night wraps around you completely, and you are part of that night now, part of its stillness, part of its peace, part of its endless patient rest. Your body is forgotten, released, just weight and warmth resting in the darkness, no longer needing attention, no longer requiring care, just being. There is a silence that holds everything, that is everything, and you are that silence now. You are that peace, you are that deep rest. The darkness continues forever, and you continue with it, resting, sleeping, at peace in the depths where all things find their rest, their healing, their home. Your mind is blank, empty, clear, and in that emptiness there is perfect peace, perfect rest, perfect stillness where sleep reigns eternal. There is a place where thoughts move slowly, where each moment arrives without hurry, and you are there now, resting in that space, held by that gentle presence, allowed to simply be.